in a hollow log. What I might will be, people knew where I would be. Some of you may think that I'm a sap, but I didn't need a glass. I just sat down on the grass underneath the keg and then turned on the tap. When the beer was done, we started on the run. When we drink out there, we do a proper job. I had another snort, then I chased a snazzy sort, but she turned around and slapped me in the gob. Now don't you folk be thinking all we do out there drinking, we often have to make our own home brew. It'll knock you rotten, your tongue will feel like cotton, 'cause we make it out of the hops of a kangaroo. Thank you, Dan. That song still brought back more memories. When I lived there, I got this terrible toothache. My face was swelled out like that, was out there like that. So they took me into Maryborough, which was the nearest big town, with a dentist. The dentist took one look and he said, "Oh my God," he said, "that wisdom tooth's got to come straight out. I've never seen anything like it." And I said, "Is it going to hurt much?" He said, "No, mate," he said, "you won't feel a thing. All I'll do, I'll just get a needle, put a needle in, numb it, you won't feel a thing." "No, no needles, I got really sick of needles, I can't cough needles, no needles, no needles, no." All right, he said, "I've got a barrel of gas there." He said, "Well, I'll do." He said, I'll put a mask over your face. You won't know a thing. You'll just go out to it. I'll pull a tooth. When you come to, it'll be all over." "Oh, that gas, I'm allergic to gas. I'm breaking highs and rice and rack and knife to get to. No, not the gas. No, not gas." I went over and drawn. He came back with a big pill. He said, "Here, take that." I said, "What is it?" He said, "It's Viagra." I said, "Is that going to kill the pain?" He said, "No. Oh, hell no, it won't kill the pain. But it'll give you something to hang on to."
That's good.
I don't use the stuff myself. No, I'm telling you a lie, lady. I'm telling you a lie. I do use Viagra, but what I do, I get the pill and I grind it up into a very, very, very fine powder. Then I get the powder and I pour it straight into my tea. Yeah, that stops the Vicky's going all limp. But the only thing is, you've got to be very careful when you drink the tea. You've got to drink the tea real quick, because if you drink it too slow, you'll end up with a stiff neck. I'm a rigger, singer, a fat Incan swinger. I go to the dances in the wool sheds out back. I dance with them all, the short and the tall. I dance with the white girls and the girls that are black. Our big spotted wife was up on the floor. I gave her a bump and at me she swore. Cursed me out loud, but I just gave a grin as I waltzed round the wool shed with a big sexy gin. I'm a little singer, a fair Incan swinger. I go to the dances in the wool sheds out back. I dance with them all, the short and the tall. I dance with the white girls and the girls that are black. At a big playpen dance near Wilcannia town, I danced with a girl, she weighed 200 pounds. We waltzed round the floor with the greatest of ease, till this big girl's pants slipped down round her knees. She gave them a kick through the air, they did fly, and hit the band leader right in the eye. I'm a rigger, singer, fair Incan swinger. I go to the dances in the wool sheds out back. I dance with them all, the short and the tall. I dance with the white girls and the girls that are black. Now I'd left them all at the big bullshit hops. Got drunk with the shearers and bashed up the cops. And I don't give a damn for what you might say. If a woolshed is swinging, I'll head out that way. And I'll drink with the boys out on the flat, and I'll fight with the best at the drop of a hat. I'm a rigger, a singer, a fair Incan swinger. I go to the dances in the wool sheds out back. I dance with them all, the short and the tall. I dance with the white girls and the girls that are black. I danced with the white girls and the girls that are black. Here's a little thing called, it's better to be lucky than good looking. Oh, it's better to be lucky than good looking. If you got a face just like a twisted shoe, yes, it's better to be lucky than good looking. Now worry, mate, what nature's done to you. I was standing in the dold, you thought I'd give a job a go. And this mug stepped in front of me and he said, I'm next, you know. He got the only job there was, cleaning daddies, I was told. That's not the job he'll have to keep his nose, he'll have to hold. When I was young, me wife and I went west to look for gold. We found a pile, she grabbed a lot and left me in the cold. When the experts told her what we'd found, she stood there lost for words. The test had shown that what she had was golden eagle's turds. Oh, it's better to be lucky than good looking. If you got a face just like a twisted shoe, yes, it's better to be lucky than good looking. Don't worry, mate, what nature's done to you. My father told me one day he'd teach me how to swim. He told the boys then at the pub I'll be very proud of him. He threw me in the local lake and it was quite a drag. The swimming wasn't all that hard, it was getting out of the bag. But just be optimistic, thunder things go up the creek. Cop a sweet and flash a tooth and turn the other cheek. And if Santa left manure in your stocking, smile and say, I got a horse for Christmas, but the bastard got away. Oh, it's better to be lucky than good looking. If you got a face just like a twisted shoe, yes, it's better to be lucky than good looking. Don't worry, mate, what nature's done to you. This little song, I'd like you to listen very carefully to the words of this song, because no matter who we are or what we are, sooner or later this is going to happen. This one's called You Can't Take It With You When You Go. Oh, you can't take it with you when you go, no, no. When you've got somebody else gets all you do. When it's your turn to die, have to wave it all goodbye, 'cause you can't take it with you when you go. If you've been a penny pincher all your lousy life, dressed your kids in hand-me-downs and scarcely fed your wife. When you're gone, perhaps they'll miss you, or maybe you'll be cursed. If they pour champagne upon your grave, I'll bet they'd drink it first. 'Cause you can't take it with you when you go, no, no. When you're gone, somebody else gets all you do. And while you're rotting in the ground, they'll be splashing it around. 'Cause you can't take it with you when you go. If you think you cast a shadow longer than your fellow man, as you wield your wealth and power acting out your greedy plans, it could pay to remember, when you take that final stroll, the boys up at the cemetery just dig the same size holes. 'Cause you can't take it with you when you go, no, no. When you got somebody else gets all you do. And before your bones are cold, they'll be fighting over your gold. 'Cause you can't take it with you when you go. If you've been a squeezer of the grapes and never drank the wine, if you've always been a starter and ran last every time, when you're gone at least the system will screw you nevermore. And whatever hole they bung you in, you'll reach the boat next door. 'Cause you can't take it with you when you go, no, no. When you're gone, somebody else gets all you do. You had nothing when you came, and you'll go out just the same, 'cause you can't take it with you when you go. Last verse. I always sing this verse especially for all the ladies. If you've been a nagging woman with no love for any man, if you live life on the sidelines criticising others' plans, if your tail has been a cold one and your tongue has been a knife, at least if you're cremated you'll be warm once in your life. You're gonna just go that if you say yes or no. When it's your turn to die, you'll have to kiss yourself goodbye, 'cause you can't take it with you when you go. Thank you. Well, this next song is another request. It's also another sing-along. You got enough terps in you for a little bit of another sing-along? Yeah. All you got to do on this one, just sing out 2 words after me. It just goes, oh the joy, oh the fun. I'll sing out oh the joy, you sing out oh the joy. I'll sing out oh the fun, you go oh the fun. Okay, oh the joy, oh the fun. Little run through. Oh the joy, oh the fun. That's it, here we go. At the Barber wedding, they all came from far and wide. The girls to show their dresses and the blokes to kiss the bride. The service was all dignified and everything was slow until the wedding breakfast when the beer began to flow. Oh the joy, oh the fun. Once the Barber wedding had begun. At the Barber wedding they all sang the old grey mare. She just ain't what she used to be to make the toast seem rare. The mother of the bride got up and she began to shout, "Dad, you know you flaming dills, you've never tried me out." Oh the joy, oh the fun. Once the Barber wedding had begun. At the Barber wedding, oh the bride was nearly full. The bridegroom passed out on the floor while moaning like a bull. While parked behind the piano was the bridesmaid pitch and boo. At the Barber wedding where they really drank some brew. Ah the joy, oh the fun. Once the Barber wedding had begun. At the Barber wedding, oh the air was full of cheer, with singing John Brown's Body and the pub that had no beer. They sang the road to Gundy and really sounded gone, till someone spilled a jug of beer and then the fight was on. Oh the joy, oh the fun. Once the Barber wedding had begun. At the Barber wedding, oh that danced all flaming night, with here and there some singing, every now and then a fight. And waking as the sun came up, the bridegroom nearly cried. His honeymoon had started and he couldn't find his bride. Oh the joy, oh the fun. Once the Barber wedding had begun. Oh, thank you again. I'm just going to try and think. Oh yes, I'm trying to think of some of these requests. As most of us know, up around Kingwell Way they grow a lot of peanuts, and years ago to get the shells off the peanuts they had machines they called thrashing machines, and these machines were all driven by steam, and this song's all about a steam-driven thrashing machine. Now I found in Queensland when I was a boy, a courting of Rosie was my pride and joy. Now Rosie was pretty and just 17. I showed her the works of me thrashing machine. Thrashing machine, thrashing machine. I showed her the works of me thrashing machine. Now Rosie, she said she's a much travelled girl, in places, seen faces all over the world. But there was one sight that her eyes never seen, was a vertical piston drive thrashing machine. Thrashing machine, thrashing machine, a vertical piston drive thrashing machine. We went to the barn and I took her inside. I said, if you're good I might give you a ride. It stood there all shiny and sparkling and clean. She said, that's what I call a thrashing machine. Thrashing machine, thrashing machine, that's what I call a thrashing machine. And she asked me to demonstrate how the thing worked. I let in the clutch, the machine went berserk. You could see naught for the smoke and the steam, but I started revving the thrashing machine. Thrashing machine, thrashing machine, I started revving the thrashing machine. And I said Rose could drive it for better or worse. The hold-on contraption went into reverse. The camshaft feed up, well you know what I mean. That was the end of me thrashing machine. Ah, there we go. Just trying to think, yeah, here's another request. Some of these, if I haven't seen for a long time, so if I happen to forget them, I'll just leave it and go into another one. I wrote this song just before I got married. I'm not sure if it's the first time or the fourth time, but one of them anyway. And I remember the wife-to-be at the time, she wasn't very happy with this song. In fact, it really busted it up. It's called Who's Gonna Pay for the Wedding? Oh, I've been sitting thinking about my wedding. Hang on, I'll just put this thing on, might make it sound better. Oh, I've been sitting thinking about my wedding day. I ain't got no money, but someone's gotta pay. So I think I'll ask her father to will his dough to me, and then to blow his brains out with a 303. Well, the preacher's read around the gills. He says I want my dough, or I ain't going to marry you, you mean young so-and-so. I want my 6 quid straight away. I can't give you no time, or how the heck can I buy juice for my new custom line? Then he said, my son, I must confess that you're a crafty one. It takes a lot of cleverness to do what you have done. You took the bell down from my church as bold as anything, and you gave it to your bride-to-be so she could have a ring. So I sent a wire up to my dad, said, please send no, I'm stuck. But he sent back a letter, says, son, you're out of luck. I've saved and saved for years and years, till my fortune big to grow. But your mother's found my hiding place, and now I got no dough. So I got myself a pension, I thought that I'd be set. They'll pay me every fortnight, I'll get married now, you bet. And then at the reception, there'll be lots and lots of grog, but the money from the pension wouldn't feed a flamin' dog. There's only one thing left to do, it don't seem fair, I know. We'll have to try our hardest and help Australia grow. Then child endowment we can save till we have enough to pay the preacher man to tie the knot on our wedding day. Oh, thank you very much. Well, I've got one more song to go. I hope you've enjoyed my part of the show, because I have, so I don't give a bugger whether you have or not. I'd like to thank you all for being patient. See how they sent me to the wrong town. But, 67 years is the first time we've ever done that. I don't believe it. But I'd like to thank the publican for having me here, and such a great little pub it's turned into, hasn't it? I remember 40 years ago it wasn't quite like this. No, it's I'm looking forward to coming back again one day and seeing you all. In the meantime, any of you people who are driving cars, you know the drill. Drive home on the footpath, because most accidents happen on the road. I'm going to finish off with a song that I usually sing, especially for all the ladies. This one's called As Life in the Old Dog Yet. All the sailors seem to think I've had me day, and my longing to make love has gone astray. Well, I'm here to let you know I'm a red-hot Romeo, and I'm ready if that blonde there wants to play. Women think that when you're my age you're all done, and you ain't got what it takes to fire your gun. Well, my passion's at its peak, I'm the chic of Scruffy Creek, always looking for the chance to have some fun. Yes, there's life in the old dog yet. There are still things I can do, so don't forget. And if you give me half a chance, I might wind up in your pants. There's life in the old dog yet. Just the other day, while going for a swim, I was standing near this redhead neat and trim. When she smiled and said hello, my desire began to grow, and it made the situation rather grim. So I dived into the water out of reach, just to cool my thoughts about this little peach. You can imagine my disgrace and the look upon her face as I pole vaulted from the water to the beach. There's still life in the old dog yet. There are still things I can do, so don't forget. And if you want to let her rip, well, I've got a red hot tip. There's life in the old dog yet. While visiting the Warwick Rodeo, me missus said, come on, you have a go. So I rode this bucking nag till the scut began to sag. I won the prize and collected all the dough. Well, the missus really thought I was a toff, and she said to me the minute I got off, I didn't know you could buck and turn. Tell me, Chad, where did you learn? I said, you taught me when you had the hoofing cough. And if you're on any doubt, why not come and try me out? 'Cause there's life in the old dog, yeah. Hey, sing on this one.
hear it, folks. Mr. Chad Morgan, let's hear it. He doesn't know any more songs, so he's going to make one up.
I might get this down a bit. You're right.
Put something in his water.
She's okay. Okay, this little song I usually have a little bit of a lash at somebody in the audience, so if I happen to ask you what your name is, yell it out nice and loud because it is a little bit hard to hear up here. Just have this one stuff on it. If you want to break that bloody thing, okay. Get ready for... I'm likely to call your name out, so be ready. Here we go. Oh, lay that pistol down, babe, lay that pistol down. Pistol packing mama, lay that pistol down. Mary had a little lamb, its fleece was black as charcoal. Every time it wagged its tail, you could see its eyes roll. Oh, lay that pistol down, babe, lay that pistol down. Pistol packing mama, lay that pistol down. Now let's have a look at it. Yeah, the bloke with the red stripy. Yep. What's the first name, eh? Sam. Yes, I am.
Uncle Sam.
Yeah, I can see that. Here we go, Sam. Oh, Sammy had a little watch. He swallowed it one day. Now he's taking Epsom salts to pass the time away. Oh, lay that pistol down, babe, lay that pistol down. Pistol packing mama, lay that pistol down. If I was a caterpillar, wouldn't it be a farce? I'd climb to the top of the highest trees and slide down on my hands and knees. Lay that pistol down, babe, lay that pistol down. Pistol packing mama, lay that pistol down. Here we go, last verse. This is where I cast the eagle eye. No, there's one more, another. It's a good looking sword with a hand, chin in the hand. What's your first name, Mum?
Ashley.
No, don't. Ashley. Here we go, Ashley. Hey. You're lucky this isn't a bad one. Oh, Ashley danced around the floor. Her dancing was fantastic. Then she bolted out the door. You just can't trust elastic. Oh, lay that pistol down. Pistol packing mama, lay that pistol down. Here we go. This is where I cast the eagle eye around the surrounding panorama and let my eye... No. This is where I cast the eagle eye around the surrounding panorama and let my eyeball hack its way through a wall of human flesh. No, there's got to be two for this one. Yeah, here we go. Oh, yeah, it's a good looking school teacher looking type over Here's that good looking sword. What's the first name, girl? Sharon. Sharon. Okay, and what's yours? Cole.
Everybody with Cole. Cole?
Hey, Cole. Yeah. Oh, Cole. C-O-L-E, Cole, or K-O-L-E.
Everybody with Colin.
Oh, Colin. Oh, good on you. See, that bastard know nothing, do they? Okay, Colin and Sharon. Now, Sharon, I'm going to sing this nice and slow so I can hear every rotten word. Here we go, last verse. Sharon went out with Colin last night. Romance she was seeking. She missed his lips, she kissed his snout, and the damned old thing was leaking. Oh, lay that pistol down, pistol packing mama, lay that pistol down. Thank you very much. We'll see you all next year.
Folks, Mr. Chad Morgan. Coming out today. We've had a great time. Hope you have too. Drive very carefully.